Okay, here we go, boys. So a lot of you guys have been suggesting me to make this video because I always complain about 343 Industries. And in this video I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm not the only one. Like, I've been looking through Reddit a little bit, right? And I saw this post, which has like 2,000 upvotes. And people were really mad that the game is still not working properly. It could have been just the best game ever made, to be honest. All the promises they told us, and they just did not succeed at all. So if you're a 343 fanboy, I recommend that you're not gonna watch this video because you probably get really salty. Anyway, let's get started over the points I write down. So the current game breaking bugs right now. If the host quits, the game ends. The peer-to-peer host, as I said, the host can end the game, but it's also really beneficial that someone is from America, you're a European and you're playing and you just can't do shit. But that's not even the worst part, right? Like the screen glitches that happen sometimes are just, they're nuts, dude. They're absolutely nuts. Like, I cannot believe how a game have screen glitches like this. I'm gonna show you a couple examples. This one where your entire screen will just be black, and this other one you just get a tiny screen. It's just nearly impossible to win a game. Another game-breaking bug is where you can, it's not even a bug, to be honest, it's just really bad scripted that they have not think about at all. Like, since Halo 3, I think only Halo 3 has that, to be honest, where you search with 4 people and you just match another squad of 4 people, and it's just really competitive because you just all communicate with each other. But on MCC and basically all the recent Halos, it's just you play with a team of 4, you match people that search alone, and you completely stomp them. Like, if you want to get a 50 in MCC, it's just basically not gonna happen if you're searching alone, because you're just gonna get retarded teammates who have no mic or whatsoever, and you're just gonna lose. That's basically how it's gonna be. And then the other part of just matching a team of 4 is that you could all be really high rank, and on MCC you can match fairly low players. As a 50 you can match like level 25s. I mean, the skill between that is just huge. Like, a 25 can never compete anything close to that, which is pretty lame. But these game-breaking bugs are not just the only reason why MCC did not succeed, right? Because, the game is just not fun. Cross-game Halo playlist, right? Like, I just want to play some snipes on Halo 3, but they just force me to play Halo 4, Halo 2 Anniversary, and what's gonna happen? I quit out, or the other person wants to play Halo 1, he quits out because it's Halo 4. It's just, there's a lot of people just quitting because they're just getting forced to play something that they don't want to. But there's also not really a much reason to play because social, it doesn't even matter if you win or lose. With the Halo 3 XP system, you actually had a reason to just continue playing and just try and go for the win in social, but you did not really have to sweat because there was always double XP weekend where you can just grind your ass off, have fun in Rocket Race, Fiesta, 3-ball, Team Swords, Infection. There was so much to do. You could just search with like all of your friends that you find together, which you usually do in, for example, Infection custom games with, like, you can just search with 12 or 16 people and you would just have instant games. And you play with friends. It's just gonna be so fun competing against friends. Let's right now talk about the community features. For example, theater. At least MCC has a decent theater. For example, Halo 5, you cannot even, it's not even worth it going in theater because it's just off sync as hell. But the problem with the MCC theater is you cannot save clips or just entire films, so you can just look back after you've done a stream, for example. When I'm streaming, right? I need to go to my recent games after a couple games every time and clear it. If there's more than 12 games in a recent game history, and I play another game, the one at the bottom is just gonna be gone, so I lose a clip. And then you cannot even go with a friend in theater. I remember getting something crazy back in the day on 360, and you would just invite all your friends, well at least 3 because you could only go in theater with 4 people. It was so much fun, like hearing their reaction over the clip. And then you have Forge. Really hard getting good Forge maps on MCC, especially since there's no Bungie favorites or 343 favorites, whatever. You know, there's a lot of potential in that. Trying to be on the top and being shown in Bungie favorites back in the day with either a screenshot, clip, Forge map. It was insane if you were in Bungie favorites. And for montaging wise, like the reason you haven't seen any solid edited montages on MCC is mainly because the theater, you know, if you cannot save clips and put it in your file share, how will your editor get the angles? So as you can hear, there's a lot of problems with MCC, and you know, it's been 1.5 years or so, and it's really rough for me to actually get games, which is really sad. And if I get a game and they vote for something I don't like, I just get really, really pissed.
On dedicated servers!
It's just that the other Halos are even more dead, or I just don't enjoy playing them. So I'm really forced to just go through the struggles, search MCC games for like 4 hours, and you know, you probably have like 20 minutes fun playing it, which is this really disgusting, man. Oh god. Especially as a content maker, you know, I love making content for all my fans, and it's just a struggle. It really is a struggle, and you know, 343 just doesn't give a shit. But meanwhile, you know, making content for the game is just free advertisement for them. Like, they don't have to do shit, and they can just increase the population so much if the community features were just good enough. For example, look at Call of Duty, right? There's a lot of big YouTubers who can just make a living off it by making videos. In Halo, it's just impossible. Purely because of the community features that are just really bad or just lacking a lot, especially since the past 6 years. You know, if they just keep up making bad Halos, you know, Halo 5 is not even that bad, it just needs some changes in the mechanics, for example. We're not here to talk about Halo 5. But if you just keep up selling half-finished games that are not working properly, then, you know, Halo's pretty much dead. Population has been going down so much lately. You know, I don't even hear any friends talk about Halo anymore or play it. They just all stopped playing it. Mainly because the games are just not finished, and it's just not fun playing it. Hopefully 343 sees this video and just think, you know, we really ripped off the community and we just promised them so much stuff and we did not succeed. Maybe we should just try and put a team on repairing MCC. Like, I don't care if it takes like 3 months. Be sure to share this video as much as you can. 343 really needs to see this, and hopefully Halo will shine again like in the old good days, where they had like millions and millions of people playing it. Catch you later, bosses.